Today I'm going to show you how to make a cup of coffee using a Bodum Pour Over. Now the first thing that you'd want to do is heat up some water. I use the caloric, heats the water pretty fast. I got that over on Amazon. And then the Bodum Pour Over comes with has a stainless steel mesh, permanent coffee filter, and then it has the removable cuff that you hang on to. You actually hang on to this when you pour, so your hands, of course, don't get burnt on the carafe. And it has a glass carafe. I'm using the Folgers decaf. It's already ground, but obviously, of course, your coffee would taste even better with grinding your own beans. I drink the Folgers Classic decaf, so that's what I'm using. Your water is going to come up to a boil, and when it does, this here is going to make a snapping sound, but I'm going to shut it off before it does. Okay, now I'm going to, I usually do about 2 heaping tablespoons. So 1, 2, and then just a little tiny bit on the edge of the tablespoon. So okay, then you're going to take your hot water and you're going to swirl it around for a second in those coffee, just to kind of get it to bubble a little bit. It works better with beans because it starts to impart the oils out of the beans, but it also does that with the coffee grounds as well. And then the rest of just swirl it around, always keeping care that you're not pouring more water in the filter. It's going to overflow anything. So it's just going to drip down through the stainless steel filter. Make sure you just clean up the edges of the coffee where the oil's collected. And that's about it. The carafe is about to here. Put in a little bit too much water. But as you can see, it's not made its way up the neck. But yeah, a little bit too much water. I wasn't watching. But that's what, your grounds are going to look soaked like that. Your beans are going to look soaked like that. But the flavor, I've had coffee in my life from just about every place in the world, at least in the United States. Ordered Gevalia coffees, in Starbucks and every type brand of coffee that's in the grocery store. Had tried coffee at different mom and pop cafes over the years. Everyone that I've ever been around has always been a big coffee drinker, and this has never been for me. But since buying this, this is a Bodum, but there are Chemex. I know Chemex is a well-known brand. I've had the French press. I bought the drip coffee maker. Used to drink, the old church drip coffee makers, the great big, stainless steel canteens of coffee, even the little tiny coffee pots on the stove top, even coffee over a campfire, and just nothing's ever tasted good. But I'm going to tell you this, after using this, the flavor that comes out in the coffee is unbelievable. The oils, even in ground coffee, appear to become separated from the grounds, and the oils give this cup of coffee a rich, deep, kind of a creamy, nutty flavor, I think I would probably say. And it's the best cup of coffee that I've ever had. If you take a look at just what that cup looks like, you can see the oils. They're right there at the top, and they're right around the edges in the foam. And, it's a beautiful, beautiful cup of coffee. And so, like I said, I added a little bit too much water, so it's a little bit lighter brown than normal. Normally it'd be a real rich brown color, but I overdid the water part. It's still going to be a good cup of coffee. The taste is just richer than any taste I've ever had. So thank you, Bodum. for making this pour over coffee maker, and thank you Folgers for making a good cup of coffee. One last look at the oils. It's just delicious. Here's the proper way to say Chemix.
Chemix. Chemix. Chemix. Chemix.